I want you to look at chapter 1, verse 18. For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who suppress the truth in unrighteousness. Now, you say, Brother Paul, what does that mean? And I really, really want you to understand this. God is love. He is love unlike anything you could ever imagine. I mean, you get the greatest illustration of love you could ever find, and it will not compare with even the smallest part of how much God loves. You see, God just doesn't make a decision to love. Are you listening? God doesn't just make a decision to love. He just doesn't feel like loving. God actually is love. He is love. He can never stop being love. Do you understand that? But the passage I read talks about God's wrath, God's anger. And so you say to yourself, how can God love and be love, and yet at the same time it says God is angry? In God's love, it's not just any kind of love. It's a good love. It's a love that always does the right thing. It's a love that delights in life. It's a love that delights in laughter. It's a love that delights in everything that is good. But you see, a love that rejoices in everything that is good is also a love that hates everything that's evil. He's so pure, He's so loving that everything that is hateful and harmful and dangerous and ugly and twisted, everything that kills and destroys, God hates it. You see that? Let me give you an example. If I truly love Jewish people, I must hate the Holocaust. I must hate it. I can't be neutral about it. If I'm neutral about it, I don't love Jewish people. If I love African people of African descent, I must hate slavery. I must hate it with every fiber of my being. And if I don't hate that evil, it shows I don't love that good. Do you see that? That's how God is. God loves so much all that is good, all that is beautiful, all that is life, that He also hates, comes against, judges everything that is wicked, everything that is evil. And that's what God's talking about in this passage.